You guys know him, you guys love him. He came back from the Korean military. We have Flying Tuna.
Let
Now, Flying
go.
Tuna, Flying Tuna, if you could introduce yourself, please.
Hello, I am Flying Tuna. Finished military service a few months ago, and I'm trying to get everything back related to OSU skills and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
welcome to the podcast. Of course, huge thank you for coming on. Make sure you check out the socials, which are on the screen. Huge congratulations on second place, by the way. A very impressive finish for you guys. How did you feel about Corsace Open as a whole this year? You know, the matches, the format,
well,
general thoughts.
it was in general like amazing experience. The matches were all like really, really like tense, and well, overall, it was really like good because it was my first ever team tournament. Like after I finished my military service, so it was like my one of my way to like de-rust my tournament skills. And the Corsairs map pool was all like amazing, custom songs and stuff, and new format was interesting. So yeah, it was in general just amazing.
Yeah, Corsace is definitely one way to jump back into the tournament scene. Glad you enjoyed the pools, of course. Now, you mentioned coming back from military service and de-rusting a bit. Have you been doing anything in particular to de-rust, or just playing maps you enjoy and de-rusting that way?
Like de-rusting and enjoying the game in general, like at the same time, specifically speed, because it has been like my flaws, like one of my really like weakest skill set. So I've been grinding on speed so that current PP meta is some speedy meta, and also South Korean roster. I personally think one of the weakest skill set we have is speed. So I'm trying to like fill the roster for speed. Yeah, and it's been going really good. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a huge, huge weakness to shore up for that team. And to kind of follow that up, you know, what are your
Yeah.
expectations for OWC this year? Obviously, with you returning the performance of Karcher and Worst HR last year, I know there's a lot of big expectations for the South Korean team. Are there any kind of new South Korean players to watch out for, or is it the same, similar to the teams we've seen previously?
Shortly, we are winning. We need to win
There
this
you
year.
go.
We are winning. This year or
Let's
never,
go.
I think. So, well, about the new South Korean players to watch out, it's like, well, yeah, Karcher, Warthog player, they are insane. They have proved insane performance last year. And the fact that recently I played a lot of like Korean tournaments, like 1v1, and I got destroyed by many Korean players, which actually have never happened before my military service. So that means that like I have so many backup players that can perform well, even better than I do. So it's really good. And I feel like Persia and Zayson, Allegrissimo, they are really doing good, especially Zayson, who used to be known as a speed player, but recently like popping off with like high CS, hard rock type of map set. So yeah, I think those three players that I want to mention. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, they've been looking fantastic recently. Now, you mentioned a couple times coming back from military service. Outside of course, winning OWC, are there any kind of goals generally or OC-wise that you're working towards now that you're out done with your military service?
Mm, like in Osu, I don't know. I just want to like de-rust for now and just like do like as best as possible. Like I want to go as far as possible after de-rusting. Like probably planning on farming maps as well, like I used to do before, and maybe like getting back to top 50 at least. Yeah, and also about the tournament, I am planning to like play a lot of like many tournaments possible, like batch farming. Yeah. So
Sick.
yeah, it's
N-
gonna be the same like before my mil- military
Yeah.
service. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you back in tournaments. To pivot away from OSU a little bit, I heard you're in Bulgaria at the moment. How are you enjoying Bulgaria? Is there any favorite foods from Bulgaria?
Oh. Uh. Well, yeah. It is like my actually first trip like outside of Korea, and Bulgaria is just amazing. Like everything is pretty, and I think the favorite food is with banitsa. Banitsa that my girlfriend Annie makes for me is insanely good. So yeah, I'm enjoying this so much. Sadly, I'm gonna go back soon to South Korea. I do miss South Korea, but yeah,
Mhm. No, that's cool. The first trip out of your home country is always a ton of fun and a cool new experience. But
yeah,
otherwise, was there anything else you wanted to say to the viewers before we end off the interview?
Wait, I have one more question. I have one more
Oh,
question. I have
all
one more
right.
question.
Shiba has something.
Sorry. So, Tuna, hello.
yeah,
I had the joy of meeting you and seeing you play at COE. Um, and I remember having an interview with you before your match against Krilla. I remember
yeah.
you telling me that one of your like big goals of DRUS and coming back to tournaments is fixing your mindset and improving how you kind of process your thoughts in tournaments and your mindset once playing. I know you said that it improved during the COE finals. Would you say Open has made a bigger impact on your tournament mindset as you're starting to kind of grow yourself back into it?
Oh yeah, actually, the course is open. As I said, it's my first team tournament after I'm done with the military service, and I feel like it really did big impact. Like brought a big impact to me. About well, I do still get nervous, like a shit ton of like matches, but I feel like I am slowly getting better. And because it's team tournament, like teammates like cheering up each other, and that actually has helped me a lot when it comes to performance. So yeah, I think it like yeah, it actually brought a really big impact to me
Yeah.
during the
Have you?
courses.
Is there anything that you've any philosophies that you some things that you would tell yourself that you didn't before? Kind of
Mm.
you know what I mean? What would be kind of the things that you've learned? What would be some of the tips you give yourself as you're playing
Well,
to help with your mindset
yeah.
when playing?
Well, before my military service, like the last tournament was my OWC 2021. Yeah. Till
Okay.
then, I used to tell myself like and pressure myself by saying, "Oh, you gotta carry." Like you gotta carry because if you don't get good enough score, you're gonna lose. Like that's how I used to tell myself, and that's how I pressured myself and perform well. And now it's more like, well, even if you miss, it's fine. Even if you don't get a really good score, your other teammates are amazing. They're gonna carry me. So that's how my mindset kind of changed, and that is actually helping me. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
nice. All right.
Well, thank you again. Was there anything else you wanted to say to the viewers before we end this one off?
Thank you so much for supporting me and waiting for my military service to be done. And I'll try my best to uh, be me. Yeah, like, you know, I'll try to perform and I'll try to impress like I used to do before the military service. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Good luck,
Yeah.
Tuna.
Yep. If we can get
Tuna.
Tuna's socials on the screen one more time.
Wait,
Huge.
Tuna,
Oh,
잠깐만. 이거 말해봐.
Huh?
원래 한국 팀에
네.
열심히 해요.
Wait, do I need to say that?
아니,
Uh,
that's
yeah.
just for me to say to you.
oh.
Oh, okay,
파이팅.
okay. Thank you.
All right.
고맙습니다. Thank you.
잘 가.
Bye bye.
Well, I'm as lost as all the viewers are, but huge thank you to Tuna for coming on. Greatly appreciated, and good luck in all of your future tournament endeavors.